Bushido is a highly valued principle in modern-day Japan. Bushido has evolved from a warrior's way of life into an ethical structure most Japanese follow. Bushido translates to way of the warrior. It's a Japanese code of conduct that originated in the 16th century. Bushido and its virtues were once a strict lifestyle, ensnaring those who had to follow. Bushido is still common in modern Japan. Japanese people and their families strive to remain as honorable as possible throughout their community, hence they too follow the virtues of Bushido. Bushido consists of 7 core ethical virtues: rectitude, courage, benevolence, respect, honesty, honor, and loyalty. Rectitude is the ability to accept the consequences of being honorable and righteous, no matter how much the consequence affects you. Courage is the ability to confront pain, fear, uncertainty, and intimidation. Benevolence emphasizes the importance of others by showing compassion and care to others and often putting them before yourself. Respect was an especially important virtue and still is. Respect is to esteem a person to high value. Respect is often earned through showing respect by unbiased consideration towards others. Honesty is commonly thought of the opposite of lying, but in Japanese culture there are other levels of honesty. For example, short-term goals that benefit you is considered dishonest, whilst long-term goals that could benefit society is honest. Another form of honesty is conveying emotion on your face instead of attempting to hide it. Honor comprises the reputation, self-perception, or moral identity of an individual or group. When a samurai was claimed dishonorable, they would commit seppuku to not only gain their honor back, but bring honor back to their clan, family, and daimyo. Loyalty is the quality of being faithful to obligations, commitments, and in a samurai's case, their daimyo. Bushido is a strict but ethical lifestyle that samurai devoted their life to, committing complete loyalty and honor until the death. Samurai were greatly respected in Japanese society, not just as loyal warriors, but gentlemen. This clip shows virtues of Bushido being used in a fight to the death. Even when a samurai's life was on the line, he stayed true to Bushido. The samurai in this clip shows great courage, facing a malicious enemy at his daimyo's request. The samurai is proving his unbreakable loyalty by risking his life out of respect for his daimyo. A weapon swap was made unintentionally. The man in the white is well aware that the samurai is unable to use nunchucks. Instead of using this to his advantage, they swap weapons. This trade is made out of pure respect and honor. This also shows great courage. Samurai that dishonored themselves by not remaining loyal to Bushido or their daimyo could regain their honor by committing seppuku. Committing seppuku could be done on the battlefield before death to die honorably or before captured by the enemy. It was considered honorable to die by your own hands and by the enemy's. Seppuku is commonly a suicidal ritual, where the samurai accompanied by his daimyo, witnesses, and another samurai. The samurai would remove his upper robes, cut into his own chest with his dirk, and slice left to right. Many samurai had their heads cut off by a samurai standing behind them after the cut was made. It was considered honorable to fall forwards after seppuku. Samurai that were claimed dishonorable were ordered to commit seppuku by their daimyo. If they refused, they would be executed. As previously explained, honesty is not just the opposite of lying, and some samurai believed it was honest to commit seppuku after their daimyo died. This picture shows an artist's impression of seppuku, a samurai in traditional samurai outfit, slicing left to right with his dirk. Seppuku was important not just to the samurai's honor, but their clan, daimyo, and family he was once a part of. The modern Japanese follow the same virtues found in Bushido. They are taught to respect these virtues from a very young age and give their utmost respect to teachers, parents, elders, peers, etc. When Japanese are young, education is vital. They face tremendous pressure to succeed in their schooling as large companies recruit the best students for lifetime employment. Lifetime employment is the time from school graduation to mandatory retirement. When Japanese accept lifetime employment, they are expected to work hard and place a great deal of loyalty to the company. In return, the company rewards them with good pay, job security, housing subsidies, good insurance, the use of recreational facilities, bonuses, pensions, etc. Modern Japanese still maintain great honor, respect, and loyalty to their families and country. They will do nothing to shame or dishonor them. The virtues of Bushido still remain the same untouched life structure as it was previously, but now used in the Japanese workplace. Rectitude is still common in modern Japan. Say you are an insurance salesman and you found out your employees are using shady tactics to trick customers into the purchase. Telling potential customers about the scam is honest, but without rectitude. If you address your employees directly and demand them to be honest with their customers, knowing this may cost you your job, then you are showing rectitude. Courage isn't as significant as it was in the samurai's time, but it's still a virtue that's commonly used. Courage can be still used in modern-day Japan for a plethora of things, such as confronting people for things you disagree with or for righteousness. Benevolence is common in modern Japan. Unlike the Western world, there is less emphasis on being number one and winning. In Japan, individuals that do excel are taught that their skills should benefit the group and not just themselves. Japan is also one of the world's wealthiest and most egalitarian societies. Wealth is spread relatively evenly. Japan's gap between highest and lowest incomes is the smallest among advanced nations, proving benevolence is still valued today. In Japanese society, respect is given to everyone until that respect is lost. Japanese have a rich history in showing respect which continues to this day. Respect is shown in the workplace at all times, as generally colleagues will be there for a long time. It's important to maintain stable relations. Honesty in Japanese society includes benevolence. It's honest for Japanese to think of their country and community and put that higher than themselves. Japanese are generally honest because dishonesty brings shame or dishonor to them and their family. It's common in Japan that if you lost your wallet, phone, or other item, not only would it be returned, but the Japanese will go out of their way to return it, as it's considered honest. Honor maintains the same as it was in the times of the samurai. It's still an important virtue which Japanese strive to maintain. Dishonor is commonly brought upon by disregarding the life structure of Bushido. Loyalty is essential in modern Japan. Large companies recruit from teenage years for a career that spans to retirement. Japanese are expected to remain faithful to work commitments and obligations in that time. Respect and loyalty to work in Japan is essential to exceed. Honesty, benevolence, and respect is needed to maintain stable relations with workmates who often become as close as family. Courage and rectitude is needed to earn the respect from others. These are all virtues of Bushido. It's clear that in the Japanese workplace the virtues of Bushido still remain as important as they were over 1,000 years ago.